Hello, welcome to algebra. We are going to go ahead and solve linear equations in one variable today. So I thought this meme was very fitting because it says, what if algebra teachers are really pirates and they're using us to find X and to find the treasure? And I think of solving as a way to find the treasure. It's like, okay, let me retrace my steps that I had before. And so we're going to start off with that today. So you're going to be able to solve equations in one variable by reversing the order of operations. So you remember PEMDAS? Please excuse my dad and sister. We're going the other way now. So now we're going to SAD MEP, okay? So with that being said, let's start off with a situation to kind of get us into retracing our steps. So it says, at Miss Penn's very first apartment, she would close the door and then lock it from the outside when she left. How would Miss Penn re-enter the apartment? So when I say do, undo, we talk about what we did first and how do we go back from that. So let's take a look here. So what I did to leave my apartment, my very first one, I would have to close the door first. The first thing I did was close the door. And then after I closed it, very important life skill, we had to lock it. Okay, then lock it. Now, how the heck would I come back? So I've had my long day, and so now I'm coming back to re-enter my apartment. So what do I have to do first? Can't open the door, right? Until I unlock it. So I'm gonna first unlock my door. Okay, stop it, Microsoft. So I'm gonna unlock the door, unlock, and then I can finally go ahead and open it, okay? And then I can finally go back and open it. Okay, so I kind of notice how for this, your last step from what you did becomes your first step, but reversed. So that's why I kind of talk about with solving is that we're doing everything in the reverse of our order of operations. So with this being said, let's go ahead and look at a particular problem. So let's say we want to solve x minus 3 equals 15. Okay, so what happened is they found this number x, and then they subtracted 3 and poof, magically got the number 15. So then I think to myself, okay, so some of us can probably automatically know, like, what number minus 3 is 15? And you think about that and hold on tight to that because then we're going to solve it and make sure it works. So here we go. So what they did, one more time, what they did was they took the number, subtracted 3, and got 15. So here is my number. So again, my step was what I did was I subtract 3. How do I go back from subtracting 3? Do I divide? Do I multiply? Do I add? How do I reverse subtracting 3? If you thought it is definitely, you would have to add 3 to solve it. So one thing that's that we do when we solve equations, remember the left side always has to equal the right side. So here I have x minus 3 equals 15, right? And for me to undo, for me to solve that, I would have to add 3. And again, notice how I am adding 3 on both sides because I want to keep my equation balanced. So you can't say, oh, I'm only going to add 3 on the left side of the equation and not the right. Oh no, the right side would be hurt. So you have to add 3 on both sides to keep it balanced. So with that being said, negative 3 plus 3 is just 0, so I don't care about that anymore. And then look what I have. I figured out that x equals 18. So if you thought in your head that, hey, 18 take away 3 is just 15, you're absolutely right. And that is our solution to this equation, x equals 18.